Hello, my friends. Now we're going to go ahead and see what Kraken brought back. I just got back from dinner and a movie, and this is www.goldbullionnow.com. Please keep advised that this is not a real domain, so don't go there. If it is a domain, it is not mine. This is something I made up as an example of what I may have purchased, or something like it. All right? So the decision to buy this domain would have been more clearly thought out. I would probably have tried to get an exact match domain with something that was one, very much related to a product that I had a high margin return on as a product, or a product that I had a good relationship as a JV partner with somebody else. So exact match domains are useful to me, but they're not required. Okay, that's the main thing to understand. So you can see what's changed on this screen since we left for dinner is that you've got a whole lot more of these. You've got, articles new and drilled. You've got 10 new articles and 5 of them are drilled. 4 of the articles are drilled under gold. 5 of them are drilled under gold bullion, and there's 10 new ones. There's 9. What I'm looking at here, just so you can see, here's new and here's drilled. That's what the first number means, new articles. And the second number means that the Kraken automatic blueprint has drilled at least 5. You can run this again, but we give it breaks so that you can go and actually approve some of the keywords that you want. All right, so let's just go ahead and see what happens when you drill into each one, when you click on each one of these items. So let's look at buy gold. We're going to click the articles new and drilled and just go ahead and click down drill or click onto the 10/5. And what it's going to do is going to take you deeper in the page under buy gold, and it's going to show potential articles that you want to look at here. Buy gold and silver might be. This is telling us that that whole phrase is $13.43 a click. The searches per day is 147 total clicks, and I'm going to be talking to you guys in a bonus video about how Kraken determines competing pages. Otherwise, we're going to get a lot of help desk support tickets from you. If you go to Google and you type in a lot of these keywords, you're going to see that our competing pages in Kraken are far smaller than what you see on the Google search engine results page, even if you use phrase match. We are pulling back phrase match keywords for very specific reasons, but we're also not using Google Universal. We're actually making sure that this is inside the United States, and you have to go to your advanced filter in order to do that. We do not pull back global search terms. We pull it back by country because Google is getting very much country specific. And when you see 97 million pages for something when there's only a million or 500,000, that's very incongruent and misleading information to you. So we decided to take the risk of showing you how we do it, even though you don't match the competing pages you find in here with the Google search engine results. And on the bonus video, I'm going to show you exactly the advanced processes we use so that you know why there's a discrepancy between the Google page and the Google search engine results page and our competing pages. Anyway, so goldbullionnow.com, I'm going to go ahead and give that a thumbs up. What you can see after something has been drilled is you're going to see right on here on this screen a thumbs up or a delete, and you can also move to another silo if for some reason you would want to do that and you don't trust where Kraken has placed this potential article. That can happen sometimes when it's a very close call between an article being under one silo versus another, and it's more congruent with the product you have for sale in the other silo. It happens all the time, so we give you the option to move that. You can see that, again, these are the drilled articles which are not yet part of the blueprint you need to approve, and down here are articles which have not yet been drilled. In order to drill those, you might do that next time you go to dinner or lunch or something. You can just click drill again. When you go back to the top of the blueprint, you can click drill again, and it'll take another huge chunk of these words and drill into them. So for the purposes of this demonstration, let's just look at buy gold and silver, and we're going to go ahead and approve it right on that thumbs up symbol, and we're going to call it add. It's called add to blueprint, and we just click on it right here. The silo for this article must be finalized. The silo for this article must be finalized, okay? So it's not going to let you click on that, and that's why I'm showing you this in this way. You must, of course, finalize the article. Sorry, before you can do a thumbs up on an article, and you can see right here, this is an article. This is one of the common help desk questions we have. You've got to obviously thumb up the silo before it. And you can see that we have no silos below Gold Bullion Now, which is the domain. So let's go back up to the just at the top of the screen, you can just click back to view the blueprint. Whoops, that's the incorrect thing. I just showed you how to build a site. Return to blueprint, sorry. Okay, and now we can go back up to buy gold, and let's go ahead and thumb up this blueprint. So it's very logical. We get help desk requests, people saying, I can't add my article. Well, you haven't added your silos yet. That's why I wanted to demonstrate that for you. So go ahead and just click this thumb up. And once you click that thumb up, you're going to see that buy gold is going to be a silo landing page. The way that this is laid out is that this is the silo landing page, okay? This represents your idea and probably ultimately your index page, okay? So now that's there. Now you could, if you wanted to, go back here and add an article. An article is going to be a different color underneath buy gold. Let's say buy gold and silver. We do want that for some reason. Let's go thumb that up. We know it's $13.43 per click. That's enough of a reason. Okay, so there you go. You've got a silo landing page, okay, off of the main site, and then you've got an article attached to it. Fantastic. So you've done your first silo and your first article for goldbullionnow.com, which is a hypothetical domain that you purchased. Buy gold is the first silo landing page. Buy gold and silver is the article under it. And of course, persuasion architecture comes later. Once you've installed it in the site, it can be, you'll be writing something like how to buy gold and not get cheated, or cheapest locations to buy gold and silver. Probably want to weight it forward a little bit, but you guys get the idea. Persuasion article writing is another course that we have called Painkiller Article Method. It's a specific method we teach in how to create your headlines and titles after you've done silo structure, okay? It's not available in this course, but just so you know, we have that kind of stuff. All right, so $13.43 a click, okay. Let's say we've got a great article on gold rings. That's fine. Let's just put that up there. We'll thumb that up. Okay, and again, what you choose here would be highly dependent upon what it is that you're selling, what the purpose of your site is all about, and so on and so forth. There, you've got a nice couple of articles based on fairly decent cost per click, and competing pages, and the total search market value in all of these is extremely high. Okay, that means the total amount of money people are spending on this, both paid and natural search rankings. That they're spending on it on the paid, and that it's worth on the rankings, on the natural free rankings, so-called free rankings, combined. And that's high, all right? So good job. You've just created your first silo landing page, buy gold and silver, gold rings. Let's go back up to the top of the blueprint, click return to blueprint. Let's add another silo so we can do some more stuff. How about just gold? We'll make a Uber category about gold. We'll give that a thumb up. Just watch it add it to the silo. Add the silo landing page, and that is your silo landing page. Again, keep in mind, you can make whatever title you want. That's going to be your gold Uber category. And you can see that, let me go ahead and go to gold and click right on, again, now those numbers that you see right here. 0 new articles, 4 of them are drilled, but 0 have been finalized. That means I've given no articles a thumb up. So we'll go ahead and drill into that. We're going to see which articles we might be interested in. You know you're in articles because right here it's going to tell you that drilled articles which are not yet part of the blueprint. Hopefully you can see not yet. You got to add them and give it that thumbs up. You got to green light these, okay? Go ahead and say, let's see, gold. This is interesting, iPhone FS. Even though you see weird stuff like this, there is almost always a reason that's pulsemic. Krakken's not going to catch every single pulsemic thing, especially if it's high co-occurrence. There might be a mobile app that has to do with gold or stock market. I've seen that before. I'd have to drill into that and find out what it's about. Just know that the language and the semantic indexing is very accurate. When you have unusual terms, they're related in some way, and some way to the gold market. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at gold standard. Searches per day, total search market value. That's fine. We'll put that under there. Let's say we're going to write an article on precious metals in general. Okay, we'll just go ahead and stick that under there. It's related to what we're selling in some way. We're making that presumption. We'll leave that one off. In fact, I'm going to blow that out. Actually, what I do with anomalous terms like this to find out if there's an app that I need to know about is I generally write them down or jot them down or come back later until I'm really, really sure. Okay, and let's go ahead and go back up, return to the blueprint. And we're going to go ahead and add the rest of the silos. Hopefully you get the hang of it now. These are all silos. It says silo right in it. Okay. And then you can see we have now gold bullion's been added with no articles. There's no articles below it, so we're going to have to go back and do that. But now we're getting the hang of it, so we're going to add gold coins. Go ahead and add gold coins. There you go, and our blueprint's getting bigger. Hopefully you can see gold coins up in our area here. There's no articles. We got to add them. And we agreed to do 5, didn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's go back to gold investment. I'll go ahead and put a gold investment silo because let's pretend we're an investment firm of some kind talking about gold. And gold trading, why not? Let's just toss gold trading in there because we're making this massive gold site. We're going to have the articles outsourced and so on and so forth. Okay, now we're going to go back into, okay, what I love about this screen, this overview screen, is that you can tell how many have been finalized. So none of these have been finalized because there's a 0. See that 0 right there? This 0 means we need to go down in there and add articles. What I love about this screen is that you can see how much money, the drilled total search market value is 225 million. That means just the words that Krakken Automatic Blueprint has brought back in relationship to that master. So the mountain of keywords associated with our mountain called gold coins is worth $225 million if we were to rank for all the keywords in that pile. You see what I mean? It's just really, really cool, you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn some of these zeros into some articles and go ahead and approve some articles. We'll go down to gold bullion, see what it brings back. Okay, you can see gold bullion is on the far left of our silo structure, right here. And we're going to go ahead and, wow, gold bars is tied to gold bullion, of course. We're definitely going to add that, aren't we? Beautiful, there it is. See how it's being added? Isn't that just lovely? I just love it. Okay, gold buyers. How about price of gold? Rare coins. Now, here's an example of, because rare coins, Krakken is telling us that rare coins are very much to do with gold bullion, obviously. It's the same thing in some ways. So silver bullion is here. Rare coins, it's not gold coins. We have another section called gold coins. If I wanted to, I could move rare coins to the gold coins. Here's an example of where you might want to use this arrow, this green arrow, and move it when they're so close and so related, and more importantly, when they're related to the product that you're trying to sell in that silo, which might be very similar to another one, and the theme is close enough, you can go ahead and move it. You don't have to be perfect. One of the things I want you guys to know is that you don't have to look for absolute perfection in structure. Otherwise, you'll never make any money. This is designed to just go through, give you a general, you're so much less imperfect than anyone else out there when you're doing this that you don't have to worry about it. Bruce Clay, my original mentor, called it least imperfect. You don't have to be faster than you don't have to be as fast as the highest ranking, websites out there. You need to be faster than the worst optimized. Okay, so you need to be better than the worst optimized site. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to try something here. Let's say that silver bullion is related to gold very clearly. It's $7.79 a click. Let's say we have some kind of bullion plan that includes silver. We'll add that, and that really will give you an idea that gold bullion is really about bullion in general. And if you had a really huge mega site, bullion would be your top level. Gold, silver, copper, whatever types of bullion are available would then become the sub-themes. All right, so I'm just doing a demo really. Let's go ahead and add, interesting. Let's go ahead and add gold buyers. And notice there are a lot of things that are not drilled out. You can see these down here. And again, you can drill all these next time you go to lunch because you'll have plenty of room to drill them because you're getting rid of all these. All right. And again, these drills don't cost you any silo tokens. Okay. Once you buy a silo token, all of these articles and everything else under it is a part of that. Okay. And let's just do one more, price of gold. Let's say we're going to put a big article on how to hedge against the price of gold. Now you can see that gold bullion layer is getting pretty big. Now there's probably a lot of you watching this who are experts, so I appreciate that. I'm just picking stuff out of the sky as a non-expert. All right, let's go back up to the blueprint so we can end this video quickly. I'm going to flesh this thing out so you don't have to watch the entire video, and when I'm just simply I'm going to go ahead and add more articles. That was actually the wrong location. That's where you go if you want to import more silos. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to gold coins, and I'll do a couple more for you, and then I'll fill this thing out for when you get back. Gold coins. Okay. It's funny that gold bullion comes up, but you've got a gold bullion silo landing page. Okay, and you also have buy gold. So a lot of these things have come up already. So these are things that you would get rid of because you've already got them as silos, and you can just delete them. So buy gold is going to be gone. You could do another article if you wanted to with that same one, with a different keyword, but I would probably put it in the other silos if you're focusing on that term within the article. And hopefully that makes sense to you. And what I'm seeing with this particular area is that there's a lot of coin keywords that I really want to be under the gold coin area, such as coin prices. I would like that to be drilled. And what you're going to have to do is just you can drill an individual node. You don't have to do the whole global drill up here, where you just go ahead and click, you go back up to the silos area, you return to the blueprint and click drill. You can do individual nodes. So if I know that I want to put buy gold coin, which I do, I'm going to go ahead and drill into that. So let me pause the video while this one completes. And one thing I'd like to add here is because you're drilling into buy gold coin, you're only drilling into that keyword for your blueprint. It's going to take far less time than when you drill the entire blueprint up at the view blueprint area where you've got an overview. Because when you click that drill button, then you go into all the words that you've selected. So this should be done in just a 10 or 15 minute wait. Okay, so this individual node drill is done, and since we had no synonyms, there isn't any here. You can see a bunch of statistically improbable phrases and articles being pulled back. I'm sorry, these are keywords for the list. You can see that we have the Lowry algorithm, which is a very advanced algorithm that tells you how relevant to your parent theme it is. You can also use this for an incredibly useful list of terms that you can do breakaway keyword drills. You could even drop these into additional silos manually on your site. So there's a lot to be learned when you go into this granular level of drill using the Lowry function. It's a brilliant algorithm created by Kelley. Okay, so let's go ahead and return to articles. And this was the whole purpose of this was to be able to add buy gold coins under the gold coins section. Okay. And you might have gold coins in this silo, but a lot of this depends on what you're selling at the top level. So I'm going to pretend that I have two separate products and reasons for that silo. And you'll get the hang of that once you start connecting products with these silos. Gold bullion we already have on the other side. Gold prices. I'll go ahead and add silver coins. We're going to stay very focused on coins in this silo. So we got silver coin, buy gold coin. And if I wanted to, I could go back and price of gold coins. This is an excellent, I would have to drill this one. But what I'm going to do is just really quickly, I'm going to add a bunch of silos here. And I'm sorry, a bunch of articles. Gosh, I don't want to confuse you guys. Articles are white. I'm going to add more articles here. I'm going to add more articles here. And I'm going to add a couple more right here. And they'll all be done in just a second. Okay, so I've gone ahead and completed this blueprint and added some of my own stuff. And it becomes much more clear how to do this. If you've already got products and services, you're going to be tighter parameters. You can always return back to the VOMA area and bring silos over to the blueprint area. So at any time, you can take any of these keywords that you just copy and paste on a notepad back to the VOMA and start drilling those out. Pretty soon you can have a really large blueprint, as large as you'd like to. And on the next video, I'm going to show you how to quickly and efficiently import this entire blueprint almost instantly, including videos on the page, as you see it, on a two-tier deep website silo architecture into a WordPress blog environment. So I'll see you on the next video.